Hi everybody. Grüß Gott aus Bayern. Добрый день, дорогие друзья. I am Sergey Kinsfara, Delta Fox 6 Mike Uniform, with a bug adjustment exercise. I'm about to sell this bug on eBay. Unfortunately, I hate to do that, but I have to raise some money in order to bring my McElroy collection closer to completion. That's a Japanese-made dual lever optical sensor semi-automatic telegraph key made by GHD key company in Sendai City, Japan. The make's name is GD-105MK2. And here's the reason why I'm taking this video. We recently had a discussion thread on a Russian-speaking forum at qrz.ru, and also comments were posted to my previous recording asking as to why I keep the gaps between the optical sensors and the flags that resemble contacts actually too wide, and why the throw of the pendulum is kept too long. Both in the comments on the YouTube as well as on the forum discussion at qrz.ru, guys keep pushing me to set the gaps actually as narrow as on a convenient key, so one can get better responsiveness and better speed. What I say, folks, it might be true for the convenient single lever mechanical bugs, but it ain't true for this particular double lever optical bug. Why? Because keeping the gaps narrow prevents you from keeping control to not to squeeze both levers at the same time. Because if you don't let go at the right time, your dash would bite into the following dots, so you will get garbage instead of your L's, your F's, your R's, and such. Now let me prove my point in showing a couple of arrangements on the key. So now let us set the gaps narrow at first. By the way, I want to prove another thing that I was discussing at the forum at qrz.ru. And basically, this key, different as convenient keys, has another feature that allows it to affect the frequency of the pendulum movement, not only by the weight as at any other convenient key, but also by the moving the position of the optical sensor. So you see the movement frequency is like that now. If I move it just a bit, you see that the frequency gets much higher. And what I think why it happens is I reckon that the flag actually bounces from this corner, and that amplifies the frequency of the pendulum movement. I don't know whether it's a feature or a quirk, but that's how it is. Alright, I will set it quite narrow. Before, I will need to move the stopper the right way. Okay, and suggestion was to have it 1.5 millimeter. I'll give it something like 2 millimeters. All right. All right. So perfectly moving pendulum. So now the gaps are narrow enough, and I can continue from the same place where I was exercising last time, the article online on morzix.com. So you might have noticed that it is much more difficult to give this way, and many times I was losing the dots that were following the dashes. So now the gaps are again quite wide, and you will see it's much more natural and much more comfortable to give pretty much the same sentence.